You'll have to use the Chaos Emeralds to stop this thing. I'll distract it with a frontal attack so you can move in and finish it off.
I'd like to, but I don't happen to have the Chaos Emeralds with me right now.
Where are they?
Well, I kinda got into this fight out in space, and the bad guy was gonna take them from me, so I sent him away.
You finally had all 7 Chaos Emeralds together? And you threw them away?
Exactly.
Are you crazy? What are we gonna do?
I guess we're gonna have to find him again.
そうさ悲しみを優しさに自分らしさを力に迷いながらでもいい歩き出してもう一回
Hello people on YouTube, it's me, Djzephkidz. I know, sorry for the late convenience and all, but I was going under hiatus. But now the hiatus crap is over. Now, I know you're not here to hear all of that crap, but let's get this out the way. As what you saw from the intro, you want to know, what if Sonic the Hedgehog, the most beloved game of all history, meets a crossover on one of my childhood games, Jet Set Radio? If you're not familiar with Jet Set Radio, I'll show you what it is. Jet Set Radio, or for the new one, Jet Set Radio Future. I really call it a new one because this was actually like around 2002. This was like a roam around game where you play as these guys on roller skates powered by Millennium batteries. The object of the game is to spray paint anything in sight. Mostly there's occasionally races or this match called Tagger's Tag, where you guys spray on people's backs. Well, the rivals, because it follows up this story. The story is they were separated into 4 different groups in the game. I barely paid attention on how many groups they are, but I'll just say there's more of them. You got the GGs, you got Rapid 99, Poison Jam, Doom Riders, the Noise Tanks, and the Rokaku group. Now, to make all things fair, the Rokaku group is the bad guys, aka the cops. You know, you get that GTA vibe in you. So in order to defeat the Rokaku cops, you gotta spray on their backs. Spray on them, period. Then there's the big ones called the Golden Rhinos that gets further in the game. I don't know much about it because, as for the record, I own the game, but I barely pay attention to the story. All I care about is like unlocking like all the characters in the game. Now that we know all the story, we should move on to tell you who are the GG characters in the game. Well, mainly who's the main character of the game. The character you see right now is Yo-Yo, the first character you get. Later in the game, you get to choose a variety of 2 characters, Gum and Corn, because in the game, you gotta go to this first place called Dogenzaka Hill. Next up, you're gonna meet a guy named Beat, which will appear in just a second. There he is, Beat, the iconic character of Jet Set Radio. Now, let's move on to the next part. Before we move on, I know I actually forgot a few things from Jet Set Radio Future. You got a team called the Immortals. They're like mummies, and it's kind of dope though. I can't lie from there. and you got two matches. Capture the flag, where you had to search the area and find a flag. Most flags win. And another game, which is actually found on versus mode, same with capture the flag. It's called in versus mode, it's called ball hog. You have to grab the ball, make sure you skate all the way around the arena or area you're in, and where you picked up the ball is your finish line. That same goes with death ball in one of the story modes in the game. And well, that was mostly it. But versus mode, it was actually fun to play with. I started playing versus mode when I decided to get myself another copy of Jet Set Radio Future, but it came with a copy of Sega GT 2002. Because mainly I lost my first copy, and then in 2014 I said, you know what? Since I had this hard drive the entire time on my Xbox 360, I might as well go down memory lane and find another game. And I did. I found a game, bought it, and I played it. I played that game non-stop throughout the entire summer. And it was the pre-summer, so it was around June. It was around June! That's why I love Amazon. They got my trust. Anyways, let's move on to another iconic Sega character, Sonic the Hedgehog. Mainly, I grew up with Sonic. He was the best video game character ever to come, next to Mario. And that's Mario's biggest opponent. All of Nintendo. And next to Mario's opponents would happen to be not only a Nintendo villain, Bowser, but Capcom's Ryu, Mega Man, Sony's Crash Bandicoot, Kratos. All five of Mario's opponents. And people don't know who to trust. People don't know who's better. Oh. Mario's better than Sonic. Oh, no. Sonic is better than Mario. And what side am I on? I'm on both. I respect both of them. I love these. I started growing up with Mario first. Then, I grew up with Sonic second. Because my first Mario game was Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. Now, my first Sonic game would happen to be, the first Sonic the Hedgehog game. How I managed to play it? With this. Sonic Mega Collection. Right here. See? Right here. Sonic the Hedgehog. Now that I've got that out the way, now, let's talk about what this video is mainly about. What if Sonic the Hedgehog does a crossover game with other Sega games? Now, before you come at me with all the comments saying what I said about that, I know Sonic made an appearance in Smash Bros. Sonic had his games of Sega Superstars, Superstar Tennis, Sonic and All-Stars Racing, Racing Transformed, any third-party Sonic game, any third-party Sega game that would feature this iconic blue hedgehog. And it's not only that. There's one thing I remember. Samba de Amigo had a DLC featuring Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I can move on with all of that, but I don't wanna. Cause I was gonna lead up to the fan games, but I don't wanna mention that. I don't wanna mention that dreaded game I played. And it's not Smash Flash. It's something way worse. Anyways, now, before you come at me with all the crossovers featuring him, I'm talking about like a full-fledged Sonic game, a full-fledged Sonic crossover game featuring the blue hedgehog. Now, we're talking about like fusing Sonic the Hedgehog with Jet Set Radio. And it's not only that Jet Set Radio we're talking about, we might as well put in Future. We might as well put in Jet Set Radio Future. But you always thinking, what would Sonic look like all Jet Set Radio-ish? Now that actually looks cool. Sonic the Hedgehog looking just like Beat from Jet Set Radio. And you wanna know which Beat he looks like? That's right, he looked like this Beat from the original Jet Set Radio game that is straight from the Dreamcast and on Xbox Live Arcade. That's him, alright. But what about his friends? What does Sonic's friends look like as Jet Set Radio characters? Now, besides from Sonic looking like that, we'll just use the previous picture. But other than that, this would definitely what Sonic's friends look like as Jet Set Radio characters. Especially with Amy. She looks just like Gum. That's cool. And the storyline, though. The storyline. How would the game start off with? I thought of something. It would have been a nice, boring day at Shibuya Terminal. The GGs was doing their thing until, not just a second, a giant-ass portal just throw Sonic in there. They just throw him in there. Sonic wants to know, where is he? And B will explain everything. Where would Eggman be? Where would Eggman be? I thought of it. Helping Rokaku Goji. It would have been a great storyline. I'm like, think of it. If Sega can actually pull this off, if they can pull it off with a story like that, it would have made the game would be making millions. We're talking about millions. I'm like, come on. The game will be so popular, people will stop hating on Sonic. I'm not like semi-classic Sonic. I'm not like him. But you know what I'm leading up to. People will stop hating on Sonic. People will forget about the whole Sonic Boom incident and the Sonic 06 incident. People would stop forgetting about that, and they would just love that game like it was nothing. I'm like, come on, the new Sonic Forces game's gonna drop, and damn well, I'm getting it. That game looks so awesome. I'm like, come on, two of the best Sonic games coming out. I'm like, Sonic Mania is already out, and I need to get it. I need to get the game, but I also need to get Sonic Forces. Not only just because I get to make my own character, but how everybody is gonna, how the story's gonna be like so awesome. Like you get to play, they're bringing back the Sonic Generations vibes. You get to play as Shadow again. And Lord knows, we don't know when was the last time we played as Shadow in a platforming game. I'm like, come on, what was Shadow's last game? Oh right, Shadow the Hedgehog on the GameCube and all. I own the game, people. And let me tell you something, that game's good as hell. I don't know where you guys be getting the game sucks and all, or is it too edgy and all, but the game's good for me. I'm like, come on. Good ass story, Shadow's backstory. Come on. If it wasn't for the game, you guys should know the real truth about Shadow. Sure, you got the stories from Sonic Adventure 2. Sure, you got the stories from Sonic Heroes, but it doesn't mainly matter. You need to know like the real story of Shadow. And how you gonna know that? By playing the goddamn Shadow the Hedgehog game. Now, I know what you guys be thinking, and sure, I sound stupid right there, but still, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for the freaking Shadow game, we wouldn't know the true story of Shadow. And no, Sonic X will not count. I'm like, come on. Like, we need to know, like, about Shadow's past. Like, how he started, like, to hate everybody. Or, like, why he's, like, so dark and depressing and all. And we know, and I actually know half. Shadow doesn't hate the humans because everyone knows he likes Maria Robotnik. All because she cared for him. She cared for him like she was Shadow. If she was Shadow's sister, those two were like brother and sister. Now, Shadow actually did have a heart just because of that game. I mean, just because of that scene. But, you know, there can be some good in them and there can be some bad in them. How we know there's going to be some bad in them? There's a guy named Black Doom. There you go. Dr. Eggman. There you go. So mainly, that would have been it. But think of it. What if Shadow was in JSRF Radio? Will he be a playable character? Or will he be a supporting character? He will be a playable character. Well, I think he will be an excellent playable character because here's the thing. I'm just gonna throw this in there. His shoes, his freaking shoes. Tell me them shoes make him look like that he's roller skating or skating. Period. That would be it. Or what if the Babylon Rogues make an appearance? Ooh, the Babylon Rogues in JSRF Radio. JSRF Radio crossover. Nah. Cause they're on boards and the guys are on skates. That makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments section down below. You can tell me, cause I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, like I played Sonic Riders. And I only got like some of the skates in the game. Only got like 2 pairs. The first pair because you get from Shadow, well after you unlock Shadow, and the second one you have to buy from the store. The grinders, like characters who cannot grind on rails. Like those are the only 2. I mean, like. Lastly, here's the thing. What would everyone knows what the final boss is from JSRF Radio, if some of you played the game. If not, here's what he looks like. This is the final boss from JSRF Radio Future. This is Akumu. He's supposed to be Rukaku Goji. Now think of him teaming up with Dr. Eggman's robot, the Death Egg robot. Now think of it. The Death Egg robot and Akumu fused together. It would have been one tough robot to beat, unless Sonic had the Chaos Emeralds to go super, and with the help of Beat. Top that. Now I'm actually just gonna put a stop to this video because I'm running out of space real quick. But other than that, I will be continuing a video tomorrow or probably Tuesday. Stay legendary.